Okay, it's Punktropic here with a tutorial on how you can make a fry trap for your fish aquarium. It's for if you just don't have a breeder net and you didn't put the pregnant fish in there, and then she had the babies and they're now they're swimming around in your aquarium. You could just trap them and then place them somewhere else. So it's pretty simple. All you need is a water bottle, the small, not too small, the medium-sized kind. And then you cut a third off of the top and then 2/3 is the room for them for swimming and stuff. So we already did that, and then when you make it, it goes like this, and you just wedge the top part into there, and it's like that. And then to make the opening in the bottom, because there's going to be a cap on it, you might want to poke a hole through it. You do want to poke a hole through it. Small enough, big enough for your fry to get through, but small enough for nothing else to get in there, because they might hurt the fry. So you could take a screw or something else and just punch a hole right through it. I'm just going to punch a hole and then get back with you later. Okay, so I punched a hole right through it, and it's big enough for our fry. They can fit in there, and nothing else in our tank can fit into that. There's nothing that small. A snail, if you have snails, maybe a little baby one might try to squeeze through. They might end up in there, but no harm, because they won't do anything to the fish. So, and then you just attach this back onto the top part, and make sure it's nice and snug on there. Okay, you don't want that to fall off in your tank. And then you just wedge this into there, and then you're gonna want to put holes, not as big as that one that we put in there, like really tiny ones with a needle. This won't do. Heat a needle up and poke holes. I don't think you didn't even need to heat a needle up. You could probably just do it by itself. Just poke a few holes around here, so then the water that's in here is filtered out with your in your aquarium. So it's circulating water, so it's not just the same water in there. And to get them to go in here, you're gonna want to do is put bait in here, so food. So you could research the type of food for your baby fish. I am going to try putting boiled lettuce in here. I heard that's really good for platy fry. So just put a little boiled lettuce in here. Then fill it with water. Even though there's holes, just fill it with water, and then just cap this on. And then just put it in there. And just dig it into the gravel and make it at an angle where it's like this. Not completely down like that, and you don't want it like that, because no fish is going to just drop down and go in there. You want it like this, so then while they're swimming, they get the scent, so they just slowly go into there. And then they're trapped because they can't really find their way out through that hole, so they're like that. And then, so you just put that in, and then overnight they'll smell the scent of the food and go in there. And in the morning you might see a couple little baby fish in there. And that's how you make a fry trap for your fish aquarium. Remember that this is a small one because it's for a 20-gallon that we have. You could do a bigger one, and you could do it for bigger fish too. So I could even modify this, so this could be for a fish trap. If you have a fish that you can't get that's really fast, you could get this, put food in there, the fish will swim in here, it'll be trapped, and then you could just get them out easily, because some fish are just really fast. So that's how you do that. Remember, our name is Punktropic, and please subscribe, like us, and comment and stuff. And we have a friend I want to give a shout out to. It's the Darkstar1326. He also does videos. He's gonna do pet videos for now. He has a couple of wrestling review videos because He is a big fan of the WWE and all other kinds of wrestling. So are we. So please subscribe to him. That'll be really cool. Subscribe to us too. He also gave us a shout out, so this is us paying, saying thank you to him. Comment. If you have questions, just comment. We'll love to answer them and stuff. And that's it. So see you next time.